Hi everyone, my name is Yang Hei from Group 56. Today I will present our project titled Analysis of E-commerce Consumer Purchasing Behavior. The data comes from the Kango website and I'll focus on report structure and question 1. I followed the principle of going from basic trends to strategic insights and sorted out the report's progress logic through the dataset, from what sells well to who buys what, and to where losses occur and how to prevent them. I divided the report into 3 chapters and confirmed the question in each chapter. Chapter 1 Product Sales Performance, Chapter 2 Customer Group Differences, and Chapter 3 Constellation Risk Segments. Among them, I'm responsible for the visualization analysis of question 1, which product category is the best selling. For my analysis, smartphones have the highest sales in both value and volume, contributing 33.8% of total revenue. Smartwatches are second highest performer in both value and volume, contributes 22.05% of total revenue. Laptops and tablets show stable performance with revenue share of around from 18 to 20%. Headphones contributed only 6.4% of revenue. We also analyzed how these trends evolve quarter by quarter. Smartphones sold the most in every quarter, consistently contribute over 30% of total revenue. Smartwatches grew quickly from 120 to 4,400 units. Revenue reached to 28% in Q2. Laptops and tablets stayed quite stable. Revenue share stays between from 18 to 21%. Headphones were added in Q1 2024 and sold about 2,600 units at launch. Revenue share below 8%, limited impact. Based on my findings, here are my suggestions. Smartphones are core flagship products. Continue investing in inventory and marketing. Smartwatches promote activity. Strengthen marketing efforts in health, fitness, and variable tech segments. For laptops and tablets, keep them as reliable mid-tier products. And headphones, bundle with main devices to boost the total order value. These recommendations will help optimize product strategy and maximize long-term profitability. That's all for my part. Thanks for listening.
Hello, Professor. I will presenting the purchasing differences among the different customer group based on our analysis of the data size from September 2023 to September 2024. Using Power BI, we explore how factors like age, gender, and membership status influence customer behaviors in the electronic e-commerce market. As shown in chapter, customers aged 56 and above had the highest total consumption, followed by 41 to 55 group. In constructor, customers under 20 spent the least, likely due to the limited income and purchasing power. Clearly, age is a key focal fo- factor, and businesses should focus on middle-aged and older customers to drive revenues. Based on this finding, companies should launch high-end high-end product lines for older users, such as smart health devices or permanent tablets. Now let's look at the ring chart showing the average spending between male and female customers is nearly identi- identical, identical, just a 1% difference. This means that gender does not significantly affect cons- consumer behaviors in this data set. Since purchasing patterns are similar, marketing companies don't need to think gender sub- separately. Inside the companies should focus on product use case or age based based segment. Now next we compare membership and non-members. Non-members show higher total spend, but this is likely due to a larger population, not stronger buying intent. Among members, the 31 to 55 age groups is the most active, indicating higher potential for membership-based engagement. To unlock this potential, businesses can introduce tailored membership programs with exclusive perks, send personalized product recommendations, and use referral incentives to grow the member base. To summarize, age is the most influential factor in purchasing behaviors. Gender has minimal impact. Membership engagement, especially among middle-aged users, present a valuable growth opportunities. Businesses should focus their strategies on age-driven streamlination, enhance member benefits. Thank you for your listen.
And good evening, dear. My name is Du Hongwei. Today I want to show about which payment method do two customers prefer to use by which produce. The purpose is optimize the payment process and improve conversion efficiency. In order to deal with understand the special preference of custom or payment method when pursuing different produce, we connect a design analysis with reference to the cheat 3.1 step by cheat of order quantity by produce tab and payment method, and cheat 3.2 zero mastery by produce tab and payment method. You provide. This chart clearly shows the difference in custom payment behavior and provide us with valuable data foundation for obtaining and payment process and improving customer efficiency. The cheat 3.1 is order creatively analyzed. This cheat in theory prevent the order will Distribution of various payment methods under different product categories. Buyer of high value in instruction products such as smartphone and laptop shows high concession proportion of for payment method. Credit card and PayPal have an overwhelming domination in order to categories of produce. Whether it's a smartphone or laptop, they can still see the payment score of the value measure of annual. This stories suggest that the concerned groups who buy these high-priced goods prefer the commission and the security of online payment, as well as the point in settlement of the financing on the maybe assets. The payment provision of smartwatches are similar to those and mobile phone and laptop. Credit card and paper remain the mainstream, but bank transfer also account account for a central proportion. In discussing that customer payment options have slightly expanded in the category. However, when we look at the produce category of handphone payment preparation have changed similarly. Our credit card and PayPal are still used. The population of cash and debit card have increased significantly. This is probably the reality loud until plus and iPhone. Customer may prefer degree and fast payment method when purchasing such products, or are more accustomed and using cash and debit cards in a situation scale. A chip 3.2 is still consideration analysis. This must table convention in the inciting of field 3.1 from the percentage of sales creativity. The actual contribution of each produced payment made to computational to terrorism. The data clearly show the smartphone actually the highly sales contribution there the critical and PayPal 1157,000 and 348,000 respectively. Similarly, the laptop also controlled by actually higher sales via card and PayPal 1175K and 1143K respectively. Let's find once again now the current rates of credit card payment in the Java and sales high will produce. All cash and debit card payment of headphone produced have performed well in terms of the order volume, in terms of sales, in total sales of the sales communication are generally low. For example, the sale of handphone via cash payment are 69K. A future conversion analyst mentioned that several small trades in bank transfer also controllable reality. That means sales in all produced channels and have no band and major reform driver.
Hi everyone, I'm Wang Bo Today I will present my analysis titled The Impact of Add-on Products on Order Value. The presentation consists of four parts: introduction and background, data and methodology, results analysis, and conclusion with recommendations. In modern e-commerce, cross-selling is a common strategy, where add-ons such as are accessory or warranties and promoted during checkout. This study focuses on two key questions. Do add-ons increase order value? Which customers are more likely to purchase them? Through this, we aim to understand the business impact of cross-selling and customer behavior. We use electronic transaction data from Sep 2023 to Sep 2024. The dataset includes total product price, add-on total, and loyalty member status. We also drive two metrics: total sales, product price, and add-on total. As add-ons, whether the order included add-ons. We first exploited a scatter trader between base product price and add-on total. The result shows a clear positive correlation. Higher priced products often see higher add-on purchases, especially for tables and smartwatches. Add-on amounts are more concentrated and higher compared to laptop or smartphones. Next, we compare average total sales 3,266.53 with add-ons vs 3,167.3 without nearly a 100 difference per order. Though modest, this difference accumulated at scale and shows that add-ons meaningfully contribute to revenue. We then explored whether loyalty members are more likely to buy add-ons. Among orders with add-ons, 21.74% were placed by loyalty members, whereas 21.63% for those without. The difference is minimal. Therefore, loyalty status is not a strong predictor for add-on behaviors. To summarize, first, add-ons are a modest but effective way to increase order value, about 100 more per order on average. Second, product type is a more important driver, and then customer type. High-end items have more add-on potential. Based on the analysis, we offer three recommendations: improve availability of add-ons on the checkout page, implement personally add-on suggestion based on purchase history or loyalty, found high demand products with related add-ons to increase conversion. That concludes my presentation. Thank you all for listening.
Hello, Professor. My name is Yu Liyuan from the Group 56 in Group B. Our group project is titled Analysis of E-commerce Consumer Purchasing Behavior. Based on the Kango dataset, electronic product sales September 2023 to September 2024. My role focused on the introduction, background, question 5 analysis, and the final conclusions. Next, I will give a brief report on the content I'm responsible for. E-commerce has transformed traditional business through digital and online transactions with the rapid rise of online shopping, especially in electronics. Understanding consumer behavior is more important than ever. Using Power BI, we exploit how different customer attributes like age, gender, and membership affect buying behavior. The question I analyzed is the order cancellation rate related to customer or product characteristics? Are there any high-risk individuals? I approach this from two perspectives: customer characteristics and product and shipping combinations. The finding clearly demonstrate that return rates are closely related to both customer characteristics and product factors, and a distinct high-risk customer segments can be identified. On the customer side, age and gender play a major role in return behavior. Specifically, male customer aged 21 to 55 show significantly higher return rates. The highest rate was observed among male members aged 41 to 55, reaching 36.41%, well above the platform average 32.84 average. Other our high-risk groups include male members aged 21 to 30 and non-member males under 20, all of whom have both high order volume and high return rates, typical traits of high-risk customers. On the product side, the combination of product type and delivery method significantly impacts cancellation behavior. For instance, the return rate for tablet at Express reached 34.78%, and smartwatch at Overnight also exceeded 33%. This suggests that high-value electronic products paired with fast shipping often lead to higher return rates, likely due to unmet expectations, poor user experience, or unclear product descriptions. In summary, return rate patterns are structurally linked to customer profiles and product logistics combinations. To reduce return risks, companies should focus on targeted interventions for high-risk customer segments, especially male aged 21 to 55, and monitor high-return product and delivery pairing through data-driven strategies. Our overall study analyzed product. About the conclusion, our overall study analyzed product types, customer characteristics, payment methods, and order structures, and reaching the findings which can help business develop targeted strategies across multiple areas to optimize operations, enhance customers' experience, and reduce cancellation rates. That concludes my report. Thank you.